Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Kusanagi. We're doing another Wuthering Waves video on how to defeat the elite monkeys that can be found in the Thorny Passage. They are level 120. They are pretty difficult in the sense that the larger monkey has a wind debuff that will cause your stamina to more or less instantly deplete, and the effect will be that you're unable to dodge and unable to run during this fight. The monkey can be found here in the Thorny Passage. A couple of other YouTubers have posted the fight or finding these things, but not the actual point on the map of where you could find them. So two tips I would suggest. One, the smaller monkeys can actually be juggled by most characters. If you have Encore, you can group those two smaller monkeys together using these basic attacks. And if you just continually do this same combo move over and over, you will knock them in the air over and over and block them. You can also use the E attack with the follow-up bomb to keep them juggled in the air. Now, the larger monkey is something that if you're going to do this in co-op, you need someone with Dan Jin to solo, or they can use Jan Shin. My suggestion would be to separate using this rock on each side of the co-op players. So if the larger monkey gets aggroed and he tries to spike a wind bullet at you, because he will jump up and spike a wind bullet, it will hit the rock and not you. Now, he can still do a ground attack through the rock that will debuff you, so you do have to be careful about that. But if you're over here fighting the other two enemies, what will happen is, because they're all considered part of the same boss, if you're Encore and you're doing a bunch of damage to this enemy, you will inevitably draw the ire of the larger monkey, because you're just aggroing. You're doing the most damage, you're likely aggroing. So you're going to want to make sure that you have some kind of piece of terrain between yourself and the larger monkey while you're juggling the other two. Yay! Another option is to get them to swipe at you. You can use this terrain to get them to swipe at you. This is very similar to the other Forest Elite. You can basically use this terrain to attack them, get them to jump at you, and if you can get them to fall in this area as Encore or another character, you can basically attack them while they're stuck down here. And then that only leaves the big monkey, who is going to have to deal with the other co-op player who is hopefully good at soloing and can do counters, because that is basically the only purpose of that other co-op player, is just to keep the focus away from your DPS stealer, who is trying to get rid of the other two monkeys. Once those two monkeys are down, you can bring the big boy over here, and you can actually either knock him off here, or kind of corner him here. And if you can get him cornered and limit his movement space, then it's very easy to see his telegraph patterns of when he's going to jump back and he's going to do an air attack. He will pound the ground, and then he'll do the ground attack. So it becomes very easy to figure out which attacks he's going to do, because he's already telegraphing them in advance. If you can't separate them, this becomes a very difficult fight, because one of the monkeys does a lunge swipe attack. The other one also does a wind attack. And so it becomes a problem of stamina management, with the larger monkey also doing a stamina debuff on you, which will make it hard to be able to dodge all three of the monkeys. I think at higher levels, when you have more stamina, this fight becomes probably much easier. At lower levels, when you don't have as much stamina, this is a very obnoxious fight, because you're basically relying on, one, not getting debuffed, and two, a little bit of RNG on whether you can keep the other two monkeys juggled and away from the larger monkey. Hopefully these videos have helped you in some way in your journey on completing the Battle Skills 1 sigil and the achievements for these elites. Now, if these strategies have helped you, please leave a like and a subscribe on YouTube. I'd appreciate it. And if you want to watch me live, you could check me out on twitch.tv/ykusanagi. I also stream on TikTok under the same name, so TikTok /ykusanagi. And I'm generally streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, 5 p.m. Pacific time. Appreciate it if you drop by and let me know if you ended up getting a gold echo with some good substats on it.